And Africa is in my hair, and in my feet, in my body. I'm an African woman. All that we have is music. The pyramid is the greatest house on the planet Earth. Our ancestors are great. God was also female, not only male, right? It's the best thing to be is a singer.
This is my first time doing readings for like groups of people, so this is gonna be exciting. it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a thrill. It's gonna be. We're gonna flow with it, because if I don't flow with it, then I'm just gonna freak out about it, and then we're not gonna have anything, and then I'll be sad. So for Aries, you got High Priestess as your positive. So the High Priestess card. Okay, let me make sure I have the right card. Biggest thing you can see, you got her. She's just on top of her stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like that sense of duality, but it's also that sense of just like intuition, knowing. Like she's just like able to balance it all. Like that's what the duality is about, the balancing. How did it do it? Is it gonna do it? I don't know. Come on, you can do it. Okay, maybe you can see it from here. Okay, but you see this like little like goddess symbol up here. Like she's just that girl. She's just taking care of her work, but she also like ready for the party. You see, like you're just in sync with everything. Like there's a flow. You know what I mean? So you will have that intuition going. Like you will be like driven with that stuff. Like you will feel like you are in charge. You will feel like you are, you know, prospering. There's also a sense of discipline to it too. There is a sense of discipline because you're able to do everything because you understand the balance of it all. You know what I mean? So it's like you understand the give and the take of the situation. You understand what needs to happen, and it's not a burden so much because you're just capable. You know you're capable, and you're just in tune, and it's like a beautiful flow. So that's the positive for January. Your negative is your Queen of Cups, which is a great card. Queen of Cups, that's your, I see the King and the Queen, and I'll explain this more in my later videos, but I see the Queen and King as mastery in a way, you know what I mean? Like, a level of just like a stable emotion, a stable expression, stable connection. And I see the feminine is more of the inside and the masculine as the outside. So like this is like inner balance and emotion. This is like, this card comes up a lot for me when I'm like in like creation mode, like when I'm like super creative and just like in tune and just flowing with my emotions, like no matter whether it's like a good emotion, bad emotion, negative emotion, whatever, like that, like it's just so strong, and it's very potent. It's a beautiful energy. So that's good. Y'all got both of these like beautiful like feminine energies. And even for the men, y'all know, and I think that y'all be feeling y'all's emotions. Just that stuff y'all passionate about. Don't think about it so deeply. Whatever you passionate about, that's what it's talking about. Don't be thinking about it like, oh, that's soft. No, like, feel your feelings for a second. Just be real. Be real. If you're gonna be real with somebody, at least be real with yourself. Because like y'all be holding yourselves back from stuff because y'all don't want to be too passionate about it. I understand. It's toxic masculinity. It's sick. But if y'all was more passionate about things, then y'all would, I feel like you'd have just a little bit more fun and a lot less more just, But anyway, the result is going to be the Fool. Wow, this is like, I feel like y'all had a good one and Capricorn had a good one. And Capricorn. But yeah, okay, so the Fool card, this is your result. You're gonna be just like flowing with the wind. I love this card because it's like, this card always comes up when it's like India. Just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Like he's just like dancing, he walking. And it's 0. It's the beginning of the major arcana, which is like the bigger like tropes and stuff like that, and like story and themes. It's like 0. It just starts it all. It's where the journey starts, you know, with that beginning hope. It's time to be, it's going to be like that. And so that makes sense considering how balanced your emotions and your intuition is going to be. It makes sense. Like you're just going to be so in tune with yourself. It's just going to feel like a little fun journey, you know what I mean? And so your advice is 3 of Cups. And this 3 is like very much like connecting and communicating for me in like all forms. So like communicating your emotions has been coming up for me a lot for this. Knowing you can communicate your needs, being able to rely on others, and also being able to like trust yourself just in general, to be able to communicate, and knowing like despite what other people know about me, despite what, you know, what happens, I am strong and I can share that with people. Releasing control of emotions, allowing vulnerability, opening up, talking to people about it, because it's gonna be a lot of emotion, and you're gonna want to share it. And I feel like a lot of Aries, because you guys are so passionate, some people can like, you know, it could just feel like you guys are the only one in the room that's like ready to go and like do something, like just communicate and like collaborate, like really come out and like work with people, like stop hiding. You don't gotta hide, like start actually trying to put stuff together and like make moves. Like it's okay, you got all of the good energy behind it, so you're good, you're set. Just go for it, whatever it is like tingling, pulling at your little heartstrings, go for it, my little puppet, my little string bean. But yeah, that's Aries. I give each sign one of these cards for the month, because I just really love what they say, and I get so excited when I pull one and like just
power off.
excuse you. Excuse me. Alright. Ooh, wow. My hand. Alright. Stepping through. Alright, Aries. Step in and step up all those dreams or projects you have been resisting. Now is the time to start, even if it's just one small element of the bigger picture. No more excuses for tomorrow, is what I'm just saying. Whatever you have been putting off, the universe is now pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside your comfort zone, but that is what the magic is. You may need to plot a course, invent a way through, or take a leap. Break it down, allow the puzzle to come together piece by piece through the courageous act of making a start. That's great. Stepping through. Alright, that means no more excuses. No more excuses. And that's for whatever resonates with you. Whether you resonate with your sun, whether you resonate with your rising, whether you resonate with stelliums. However you read is how you read. Okay? Alright, so that's Aries. We're gonna get to Cancer. Alright, I'm gonna turn this up. Whew. Honeys. Cancer, you're good. Alright, so next is Cancer, cardinal sign. Cardinal signs. Okay, cardinal signs. Okay. My water babies. How y'all feeling? I had one of my Cancer babies. She was talking to me about some stuff, and I was like, oh. This hurts my heart. I don't like to hear it. But I hope this helps her, and I hope this helps some other Cancer babies, because I know y'all be going through it. You're positive. It's reverse 6 of Swords. Okay, so this card, not moving forward the way you need to. So this usually upright. It's all about rites of passage. It's about going to that next step, that next level, basically. After that 5 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, I'm pretty sure it's like a battle, and I know it's like you like lose something with the 5, but the 6 is when you find refuge somewhere else. Mental energy. So this is like a mental program that you have moved past, but it's in reverse. So that usually means there's a little bit of stagnancy here because of refusal to change. So whatever you are in a cycle of, or maybe like if you're feeling stuck, it's like doing weird stuff. If you're feeling stuck, that this is in your positive spot. So it's not really that it's positive, maybe it just has stronger energy, but you will be stuck in your pattern. Because you're stuck in this pattern, you're gonna have this as negative. You're gonna have to be the Emperor. Now the Emperor is the one that all this stuff. See, I like the Emperor in this other deck better to like explain the Emperor. Oh, maybe I just do this more. Why don't I just do that? Oh my gosh. Okay, this looks better. Alright, so we got here the Emperor card. Yeah. So you see all like these storms going on around here? And like he's just like, all right, gotta deal with this, and I gotta deal with that, and I gotta deal with this. That's the Emperor. The Emperor is the one, like, it's a very masculine energy, and it's just like basically holding you down. So with these cycles, you're going to be having to deal with a lot of emotions. There's a lot of emotional cycles going on here that you're going to have to be like paying attention to. My camera turned off. It's gonna be a lot quieter now because the thing's off. You can't fall back too far. It's going to be hard to see through the veil. That's what I wrote down. There's something holding you back. Something that's just like not even really worth your time. And it's giving you this result of the reversed Knight of Cups. I landed as the charmer, the romantic, just someone who's like so in tune with their emotions. Like that's that step up, like that one step down from the Queen of Cups. So like this is like some energy, like you moving and being able to be that beautiful, fast moving, passionate flow of energy and love. And like that's reversed as your result. So whatever is in your way is stopping that energy, and that can be towards relationships or it can be towards creative energy. You just aren't going to feel like that creative stuff that you want to do. So for your advice, you got the Hierophant. This isn't troubling me, but the Hierophant, okay, look at this card. This card is about learning, higher learning. It's about tradition. Come on. Conformity. Teachings, higher learning, like mystic. Like this one was talking about more so like you needing to get some consulting on some things. There is something that you are missing that is needed for you to move forward, and it's obviously something for your mind, just a perspective maybe. That's what I wrote down. Like there's a new perspective that's waiting for you, because with this perspective you're going to be able to see through this blockage that's keeping you in this reverse Six of Swords. So maybe you need to get help from somebody. Maybe you need to do some research. If it's a romantic issue, I'm trying to think of how that would fit in romantically. Something needs mastery though, and there's some distractions out here is what I'm saying. I need to go back to school, or just like mastering a skill. I did say y'all have some money to make and abundance to create. Basically, but what I'm just seeing here is you're stuck in a loop, and you're stuck in this loop is causing you creative block. So you need to, I think maybe the loop is coming from self-doubt, maybe. So when we have self-doubt, we self-sabotage. So we keep ourselves into believing that we can't be better than we want to, but we have an opportunity to, and we can sometimes blind ourselves because of our fear. Maybe just if you need help with something, look for it. Ask the universe for some assistance. And be open to the form of the assistance, and make sure you know what you're asking assistance for. So if you asking for assistance with love, be in that love mindset. If you're asking for assistance with your art, be in that mindset and be open for someone to come in and have something to show you. Be attentive too. That's also with the Hierophant. This is intuition in a way too. Some of us need some more spiritual alignment, and need to study up more on spiritual alignment and calming our minds and taking care of our souls, so that we can see the bigger picture and really figure out what's going on here with ourselves. You know what I mean? That's what's giving it for me for the Cancer. You know what I mean? But y'all my babies, I love y'all to death. But y'all gotta stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. That's why you're bored. Stop. My ancestors are always looking out for me. I forgot to pull an oracle card for you guys for Cancer. Thank you. Excuse me. Ooh. Jesus Christ. It's like half the male viewers like, we're done. Cool. That's all we need to see. Like, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. Healing. Okay. Yeah. The Lemurians We're healers, naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond the more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom different from what stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness and using this abounding energy alongside focused intention, we realize that anything is possible. Extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit a situation from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. Perhaps the issue is simply an outdated or limiting perception placement. You have the ability to align to a fresh new timeline inspired by wholeness. For people who need me to translate that, are things that you've done in your past, or if you haven't forgiven yourself for something, because a lot of times our perceived failures just come from us believing that we would fail ourselves again. Because of that, you have to be able to forgive your past, forgive what's happened to you, forgive your people from the past, forgive just energy from the past, and come from a space of okay, I saw why that happened. I saw how I contributed to that, and I saw why that was put into my life. And instead of me carrying around that hate, I carry around understanding, which helps me see things from a lighter purpose and helps release things off my back, which helps you see things from just a broader and a better, more comfortable space. And when you see things in a more comfortable space, then you can see the good in things more often rather than bad. So it's working on peace of mind, working on, going in those emotions and just allowing it to just come out and be free and be recognized, at least by you. You don't gotta tell a bunch of people, but the least you can do is give yourself the grace of paying attention to your emotions and how you feel and what you need. Healing. It's time for you to probably some of y'all need to learn about some healing, about how to really take care of those wounds that you're just carrying around. Because you can either keep carrying it around and being in the same spot, or you can find a new way. But that takes courage and that takes strength. So good luck to you. And I hope you found a way, for sure. But alright, so next one we got is Libra. Libra. Sorry, I had to go to sleep. But I'm fixing my morning tea right now. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. But we left off on Libras. So when I would watch tarot videos, I would go with my rising. So that's usually where I would go. And this message makes a lot of sense. So Libra risings, Libra suns. We go by your stellium. Alright, let's get into it. For Libra, you guys are looking pretty good. What I'm seeing here for your positive is the 3 of Wands. Put it in front of my face. Okay, yes. 3 of Wands, right? So this energy, you got Wands energy, which is fire energy. So before this is the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands is basically more so about planning rather than movement. It's about it's about getting all the knowledge and stuff that you need and learning all this stuff and waiting basically to take it out into the world. So this 3 of Wands comes up and it's okay, now it's time for that little adventure or so whatever it is, and it's whatever you're passionate about, because it's that fire energy. So it can be love, it can be a career venture, it can be a creative venture, it could just be a mindset, but it's whatever you're passionate about. Basically, you're about to be traveling and moving to different spaces, especially spaces you haven't touched before. So it makes sense. I know we all have our our resolutions and just stuff we want to try and new things. Libras, we're going to be going to new feats, and it's not going to be easy because our negative is all these three. So it's a lot of mental Gemini energy. 333 is what is that for me? We're going to be going on this adventure, but it's going to be hard because we're going to be attacking ourselves. So it's clearly going to be something that we're not used to doing, that we're not comfortable with, because we will be kind of attacking our own hearts. That swords is that mental energy. So you're going to basically just be tearing yourself up inside, which I do on a regular. So it makes sense that this is for Libra. I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty correct, actually. I mean, that happens when you're doing something new and something that, you know, is farther than what you've touched. You know, that fear is going to come up. So it makes sense. You're positive in your negative here. Your results. It's going to be Queen of Pentacles, though. So that brings me some good energy. You're taking care of your stuff. Like, you're going to be making the money you want to make, or having the abundance that you want to make. Because like I said before, Queen and King for me is about mastery. So you're going to be mastering that idea of inner abundance, that idea of that fulfillment within inside of you. You're just, and I don't know, remember they always have this rabbit here, and they always say that the rabbit is like that idea of fear, that idea of just like just nervousness, but like she's like one with everything, and she's just holding her little pentacle and enjoying her space that she's created for herself. And like that's what you're going to be able to do. Because of the work you're doing, you're going to be able to feel like that Queen of Pentacles. Like you can take care of everything, that you have what it takes to be that, either whether it's that breadwinner or just being able to be that loving wife, or being that loving entity of just like balance within yourself. So that's, you're mastering that inner abundance basically. It will be the result of your current direction, and with those positive and negative. So your advice is to be patient. So 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles again is that earth energy, and it's trying to focus on me. It's that earth energy, and earth is a lot about just like growing seeds and just like materializing and bringing into this world, bringing things into this material world. And 7, it's always been a number of commitment for me, which you'll learn if you watch my other videos. 7 has always been a number of commitment to me, and it's specifically 7 of Pentacles is about committing to that long-term journey slash whatever venture you're going for, especially since you planted the seeds. We're planting seeds right now. We planted so many seeds that we're able to go to a new place, but to get to that new place we got to deal with, you know, the new obstacles and or just the new experiences that come with that. So you have to be patient, because it came out reversed. You have to be patient. You have to be able to see that the bigger picture is happening here, and that it's not about the little moments, it's about the overall journey altogether. But yeah, so before you give up, remember why you're here, remember the purpose, and remember that things, especially things that last a long time, take time. So I know I'm trying to build this platform and like 10,000 other platforms at the same time, but I'll get discouraged over the smallest of things, and I have to be okay with it. I have to be okay with the slowness, because within the slowness you're able to pay attention to the details. And when I say pay attention to details, I don't mean nitpicking everything. So don't just be like, well, this isn't here, this isn't here. Think about it, okay, well, this isn't here. Why is this not here? Why hasn't this come up yet? Why haven't I gotten to the level that I want to get to yet? Maybe you need to go back, look at your strategy, look at what you're doing, do some more research, and realign. You know what I mean? Now, I mean string being, because you're trying to go somewhere different. And so in order to do that, you have to do things that are different. Alright, let me get this oracle card out for y'all. I guess this fell out. I'm like, wait. All confusing. Alright, the infinite. As the Nubians were only partially incarnated, their bodies are much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. I can't make this up, you know what I mean? I really can't. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away, and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and arise like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. I guess this fell out. I'm like, wait, all confusing. All right, the infinite. As the Nubians were only partially incarnated, their bodies are much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. I can't make this up, you know what I mean? I really can't. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. blockages have fallen away and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and arise like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. I don't feel like I need to explain that, but basically what I said, we're about to be on a new venture. You have to surrender so that you can become the person, become that level of, become the Libra that you want to be, because I know Libra. I know what y'all want. Y'all want to be able to take care of it all, basically. It's hard, though. It's really hard. I think that it's less of a focus on balancing everything else, as in it's balancing yourself and balancing your energy so that you can put it towards something that'll actually be worth something to you and something important to you and special to you. So yes, it's time to go. You have all of supporting energy behind you, and it's going to be a beautiful journey. I can see it. It's fruitful. I mean, you got the Queen of Pentacles, so it's a different level of fruitful. It's gonna be good. So yeah, that's Libra. Sorry, I'm like, yeah, okay. So that's Libra. Let's get to the last one, Capricorn. Yeah. All right. Cool. Oh yeah, I remember I did Capricorn. I was like, y'all doing great. What are y'all doing over there? Suns, rising, stelliums, oh y'all, what y'all give me some of that sauce, whatever y'all got it right now. It's beautiful. So for our positive, so beautiful, you got the Hermit card. So the Hermit card, here, there we go, Hermit card, right? So this is clearly a card of solitude. Every time this card pops up, it's always, if it's like this, it's always telling me to go heal, basically. They're like, all right, go take that time. You need to return to yourself. It's about solitude. It's about finding the inner truths about yourself. It's about taking that time to find inner truths about yourself. You see how she's closing the laptop. She's like, all right, that's been enough. Like, I need to go recenter myself. So that's what the Hermit is about, you know, going into solitude and eliminating the outside voices so that you can figure out which voice is yours, which is a beautiful thing. Sometimes people, I think, take loneliness as such a negative way, and it's such a like loneliness is like necessary as a person. Like, your soul is so complex. You need that time to take care of what's going on in there. And I feel like Capricorns are like master hermiters. I don't know, because y'all just be doing stuff in the nighttime, in the darkness, and no one be knowing what y'all doing. But yes, so you will be taking that time to yourself. It's a time to take care of whatever you ain't been taking care of. That's for sure. The positive of that whole situation is going to be this lot. You got King of Pentacles here. Like, what? I always get a little bit of Taurus energy from this, because it's like just like having the world in your hands, basically. And just like being so connected to your, not just your inner abundance, but outer abundance. Being able to attract exactly what you want to you. Master manifester, master materializer. You will be producing. Whatever you're moving through, you will be the king of that you will be ahead of that. You will be prosperous in that, and you will feel in the flow of it all. It will just be as if you're chilling on your throne, just like, yeah, this. It's just taking care of it. You will be taking care of it because you'll be taking care of yourself, and you have this mastery level of manifestation going on here. So I'm guessing with that hermit time, that time to yourself, you'll be able to find new outlets and new ways to take care of things and find some peace that will allow you to find this outer abundance. Because remember, you gotta take care of the inside to care of the outside. And the result, like, honestly, like, it's just so beautiful. Like, it's just, your result is the world card. Now my world card is kind of messed up, but it's the world card. Completion. Completion, fulfillment, wholeness. Everything that you need is right here in your hand, and you can feel it. It's like an easy flow of just energy, and you don't need anything outside of you to feel complete for yourself. And that is a beautiful thing. I think that a lot of Capricorns need that, really, honestly, because I feel like y'all always so worried about everyone else and about how people perceive you and about what you're doing and how you're doing and how people see you. I mean, you're Capricorn, you're literally about status. You're literally about, you know, that person that people look to, like, okay, what am I? What is this? You know, why? What is right and what is wrong? You know, because you guys carry that energy. And I know a lot of y'all be carrying that energy, even though you don't really have that energy in y'all, but y'all be trying to be that person when all you need to be trying to do is be a good person for yourself and take care of yourself. So, because you will feel complete in all areas, and whatever you're doing great. You're on the right track. Because you got this advice for this 9 of Pentacles here, a lot of Pentacles, just 2, I guess. And this is all about nurturing those seeds. This is right before the 10, which the 10 of Pentacles is like that final, just like we made that level of abundance that we were looking for. After the 10s is when mastery comes in, but the 10s, this 9 of Pentacles, this is like the 8 of Pentacles, you worked to get to this garden, and now the 9 of Pentacles is you tending to that garden and making sure you're nourishing it and finding those little weeds that may come out every now and then, and just taking care of it and just being one with the world and the love in your life that you created. So everything you're doing, keep moving forward, keep taking that time to yourself and keep nurturing it, because it's allowing you to connect and become full naturally without needing any outside additions to it. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think for Capricorn specifically, that's a beautiful thing, because like I said, you guys are really big on how people see you. It's just what it is. And so when you're able to go into your hermit, go off to yourself and find that abundance and completeness, then let go whatever is stopping you from taking that time to yourself. I'm gonna say that. Y'all gotta take care of yourselves and make sure y'all are tending to y'all's garden. Ain't no distractions, ain't nothing you missing out on. There's nothing you are missing out on. There's nothing that you need outside of yourself. You are complete and whole and fulfilled. So act like it. Stop worrying about everybody else. Do it, just practice for like 5 minutes. Just practice not caring. Just practice not caring. And see, this was the one, this one. Practice not caring. I promise you. It might do wonders. Just for 5 minutes, just act like you just don't care about anything outside of yourself. Focus on yourself for 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then 20 minutes. Just practice all of that work you have done on yourself. Master it. Keep going. Get it to where it needs to be. You know what I mean? Fire. Solar sublime. We live in a dualistic world. Bringing light and dark into balance and being real with our humanness can allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we are, we can extend more of this love and have greater compassion for others. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is, in this place of coalescence. Both sides fuse in oneness, not just as a re-emerging with the universe, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. That specific stems when it says bringing light and dark into balance and being real with our humanness can allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. I know I have my friend, she's Capricorn moon, and I know she's always worried. I remember she would tell me, she's like, and I'm scared to see those dark sides of myself. And I'm like, well, baby, they're there. And you've got to get to know them, because you can't love yourself fully if you don't love every part of yourself. The good, the bad, the evil, the beautiful, all of it. And you have to, like I said, by accepting and loving of all of ourselves as we are, we can extend more of this love and have greater compassion for others. You putting out compassion and love to others will get that back to you, okay? So all that critical stuff you be having in there in your mind and of other people, remember, it starts with you. Everything you put out starts with you. So remember that. If you feel a way towards somebody, you most likely feel that way towards yourself. So think about that a little bit. Dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, both sides fuse in oneness. Oneness. Find that oneness. That's what that hermit mode is for. To find oneness within yourself. To become friends with the voices and become a moving force in your life. Okay? So be the Capricorn you know you can be, but stop being that for everybody else. Be that for you. Be the Capricorn for you. You set your level of success. You set your level of perfection. That is all yours and no one else's to deal with. Okay? I love you guys so much. I really, really enjoyed this, and I'm excited to get to my other signs. Had to start with these though, because you know, OGs, you know, they start and stuff. Might as well start with them. You know, I hope this was good for you. Please, please, please give me feedback. Please, just tell me how y'all feel about everything. Thank you for watching. Also, yes, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Share everything. All the girlies who are into it, share it. I'm trying to make a community. Please, please, please help me build it, okay? But yeah, do what you know you need to do. Take care of yourself, love yourselves, express yourselves, do what you need to do. Live this life for yourself. All right, let's get it.
Ravivons nos mémoires, il faut changer.